you see me? The lighting in here is, well, you can see. Look at this big fucking suite we got, and there's like a whole other shit in this other room. Check out my. Well, I have on the wrong shoes, but check out my fishnets. Aren't they hot? Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna shut this door because I need to talk to my women. Oh, don't I look heavenly? Hey, Monica. Okay, so hey, Agnes. Okay, so I'm in San Antonio, and they kind of fucked up the room, so we got this like huge fucking suite, and I showed. Well, this is like part of the fucking thing, so we got like this massive thing, and then check out these, my fishnet stockings. Look at how hot those are. Bada boom, bada boom. Oh, god damn it, it says connection is weak. I think it's my phone. Is it my phone? This is shitty. Hey everybody. Okay, cool, here we go. Let's do this right here, right now. Okay. So I want to talk to you really quick about my membership site will be down for January 23rd. It will be down. Like, you cannot access it because we're relaunching. And I do not know when the specific launch date is, but we will be relaunching. Thank you, dear. How are you? God damn it. This is really fucking annoying. It's really pissing me off. I think I need a different phone. Ah! This is really, really annoying. Okay, cool. Here we go. All right. Hey, Maria. Okay, so I have on, not going to show you completely, but I've got on this fishnet thing underneath my denim dress. I'm being risque. And I've got on my fishnet stockings. How cool are those? Anyways, so, okay, so, God damn it! This is annoying. It says my connection is weak. I'm wondering if it's my phone, because it's doing this wherever I go. And I'm on Wi-Fi from the hotel. So I'm like, is this just happening because my phone is fucked up? Don't you love my hair? Isn't it awesome? Okay, so anyways, all right, so I have been hearing, I want to address this objection. I was like, I was trying to do this in the last live stream, but we were switching rooms, literally. So people are talking about how they're afraid to invest in mindset coaching because they have spent so much time and or money on being, of getting, fuck! The connection is weak. Of getting, of like learning, or this is really distracting because I don't want to have this like shitty reception. The image of a lace thigh. What am I? Anna, really? Oh my god! Look at you gotta see these, my stockings. Hey Lola, I just sent you an email. God damn it. My connection. Let's see if it's out on the balcony, if it works better. So, yeah, is it better out here? I need my sunglasses though. We're in San Antonio. Okay, let's see if it works better out here. Okay, so, all right. So you'll see my balcony. We're near the Riverwalk. Oh, you can't fucking see it. God damn it. This is really fucking annoying. I don't know what the hell's going on with my phone. Maybe I just need to go get a different phone. Hey, Michelle Barr. How are you, sweetie? Connection is fucking weak everywhere I go. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, so... Okay, now it's back. Does any of y'all who are, if you have a husband or a boyfriend or you're a digital strategist or whatever, if connection is weak wherever I go, depending on, and I have the Wi-Fi signal, is it my phone or is it just that Wi-Fi sucks in certain places that I'm going to? Like, it's like in and out. Like, it'll be fine and then it'll go, connection is weak. It'll be fine and it'll go, connection is weak. So if any of you guys could let me know about that, I would be greatly appreciated. I love San Antonio too. It's fabulous. We're going to do a little sexy photo shoot here in San Antonio. So anyways, all right. So I want to address, hey Allie, how are you, sweetie? I want to address why people are scared to invest in mindset coaching because they've worked their asses off with mindset work and they haven't actually gotten results. Whether it's they've done mindset work on their own or they have had a mindset coach and they haven't gotten results. Why? Because I spent 15 to 20 years doing mindset work and not getting results. And I hired mindset coaches. I hired coaches. I hired coaches out of my fucking ass. I spent over $100,000 working with mindset coaches and I didn't get any fucking results. So I know your pain. I know that pain. I know wanting to get a transformation so goddamn bad I can't fucking see straight. I know that pain more than I know. Oh God, I was not going to finish that sentence because I don't want to speak shit I don't want into the world, but I know that pain really fucking well. This connection weak thing is really fucking annoying the shit out of me. And I'm really, really sorry. I'm going to get this fucking fixed. Okay, so if you can hear me, I'm pretty sure that you can hear me, so let me know if you can hear me, despite how fuzzy it is. But this is really important, really, really pivotal. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? The reason that you're not getting results has nothing to do with your ability to get results with mindset work. I'm going to say that over again. And what I would do, this is like a little golden nugget for you that's worth about several millions of dollars, actually. Thank you for saying that, Monica. I would start saying in your mindset work, I release the need to, thanks Lola, I release the need for mindset work to be ineffective for me. I release the need for mindset work to be ineffective for me. I release the need for to not be able to get results from mindset work. I release the frustration that mindset work causes me, and et cetera, because there are certain things that you're not getting, and there are certain, it's kind of like people who are masters at teaching weight loss, and there's certain people who've taught weight loss that you can't get a transformation from because they haven't necessarily, hey Leah, I love Leah. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to give me a testimonial and you want, thank you, Monica. If you want to give me a testimonial, Leah just gave me a phenomenal testimonial. Thank you, Leah. If you want to give me a testimonial for me to put you up on my membership site, you can write it or do a video, and it will basically feature you on my membership site. I plan on having a lot of fucking people come to this membership site. So, and if you want in on it, just go to mollysapp.com. But if you want to email me your testimonial, it's molly@mollysapp.com or molly.sapp, SAPP 23@gmail.com. Okay, so the reason you're not manifesting results in your mindset work is, number one, the people that you're learning mindset work from have not been as stuck as you are. Number one reason. The people that you're learning mindset work from have not been as stuck as you are, or they haven't been more stuck than you are. Number two, they've gotten results for certain types of people who are not as blocked as you are. And you bought from them because you thought they were like they would change your life. But the truth is they probably didn't know the blocks that you were having because they have not been as stuck as you are, and they helped a certain type of people get results, and those people weren't as stuck as you are. It doesn't mean that you can't change. It does not mean that you can't get results. It does not mean that that mindset coach sucks. It does not mean that at all. Hey, Jamie. What it means is that you have big blocks, which we all do. What it means is you need somebody who's stronger in mindset, who knows blocks, like they know how to fucking brush their teeth. It means that you need somebody who's worked with people who've had deep, deep, deep blocks and has helped them have success. So when you go to do mindset coaching, or when you go to hire somebody for mindset coaching, what you want to do is you not only want to ask them, when I hire mindset coaches, I want to know what their history is, what types of people they've worked with, what types of who they best work with. And I want to know that they've worked with different ranges across the board. I want to know that they've helped people make millions of dollars. I want to know that they've helped people come out of poverty. I want to know that they've helped people get over a sexual abuse. I want to know that they've helped people deal with codependency. I want to know that they've helped people with deep, dark shit. Because most likely, whether or not you know it, you probably have deep, dark shit. Now, I'm not saying that you need to work out your sexual abuse issues with the coach, but I'm saying that have they worked with people who've had sexual abuse history and helped you have success? So, like, for example, I have clients who have been abused. I'm not saying sexually abused, but I've had clients who've been abused across the board. Do I actually coach them through sexual abuse or abuse? I help them understand the blocks that they have around themselves because of abuse. I don't go into actually looking at abuse. So it's a different kind of thing. Have I had clients who've been abused, who've gotten results? Yes. Do I have a lot of clients who've been abused in every which way who've gotten results? Yes. Have I dealt with that kind of stuff myself? Yes. So pay attention to the big, deep wounds, because those big, deep wounds have a lot to do with your inability to get results, because that mindset coach that you hire who's been studying mindset for 5 years and has gotten some breakthroughs with NLP or EFT or whatever the fuck it might be, and they got some results and they're like, ooh, this is so awesome. I want to teach this. Yay, 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 yay. It's not necessarily saying that they're a bad mindset coach. It's that they probably aren't going to know how it is to be in stuck mode for over a decade. Tara, what do you mean? They absolutely do. What do you mean? Emotional abuse is hard to uncover and causes blocks. You're so good at helping. Thank you. What do you mean, Tara? Tara. Tell me what you mean. So it's not necessarily that they're not good mindset coaches, is that if you haven't been stuck for over a decade, it's hard for you to understand, because you haven't been in those people's shoes, what it's like to overcome the block of even being stuck for 10 years. So I'm not saying that you need to go hire the ones they have a lot to do with why you're stuck. Yeah. Okay, because I was like, I don't know if you're saying that I was contradicting you. Being stuck for several years, like for example, I've worked with mindset coaches who haven't been stuck as long as I have, who had success in high school, who had success in middle school, who dated guys, who had boyfriends, who weren't sexually abused, who weren't emotionally abused, who weren't in toxic relationships with their mothers, who weren't in codependent relationships with their mothers and their fathers, who didn't have absolutely distant fathers, who didn't struggle to get results with mindset work, who didn't have to do all those things. And I'm not saying poor pitiful me or poor victim me at all. What I'm saying is, I thought in my head when I was working with them, they don't understand what I'm going through. They don't know how to help me. I don't know how to help me. They don't know how to help me. I'm a fucked up hard case that can't be helped. So what does that do? I'm guessing I'd be willing to put money on it that you're probably thinking the exact same thing. And when you went to work with those coaches, they probably didn't understand, or you thought that they didn't understand your case, which is totally normal and natural. Totally and completely normal and natural. Now, I'm not saying you need to be stuck for a fucking decade to work with me, but I will say this. If you know this about me, you know this about me across the board. I've seen it all. I've been through it all myself. My best friend went through all this shit. She was like a coke, and I say this with love, like a coke addict, a stripper. She probably prostituted herself in high school. My best friends were coke addicts, drug addicts, heroin addicts, meth heads. sold drugs. I was reading the Bible to them. Talk about codependency. Good fucking God. I've had such a deep codependent relationship with my mother for almost 30 fucking years. Have I healed a lot of this shit? Yeah. Am I still working on it? Yeah. But do I know how to pull out shit out of people? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I do. And I know how to, more importantly, tell you how you can have success and not have to get past all of your shit in order to have success. Now, I'm not saying you don't keep working on your shit, but if you think that you have to work through all of your shit in order to be successful, honey, come work with my fucking ass, because I'll help you make at least like 50 grand a month and still be working on your shit. Good God. Mean it with love. Lots of fucking love. But if you're... And another thing about working on mindset alone, this is another thing. Oh, good God. I spent so many fucking years working on mindset, and I was damn good at mindset. Like, I'm gifted at mindset. And that sounds arrogant. No, it doesn't, but I'm still working on that issue. Now, I'm gifted in that, right? And I worked on my mindset for probably about 10 years on my own. 10 years on my own. And I couldn't shift anything. I hired someone, I got with some people, and shit started shifting like this. Now, I want to empower you, because I feel like I got to talk to myself from 5 years ago, because I know I would have had a lot of resistance to hiring someone, because I didn't think I could get any results, especially after I had worked with coaches who didn't help me get any results. I want to empower you to think about, well, what if I worked my ass off on my mindset, and there's this chick in front of me right now who's saying like, hey, I've been where you're at, and what if she really can help me get through my shit in a way that nobody else has? What if I'm literally standing on the brink of every transformation I've ever dreamed of having, and I'm just not believing it because of past bullshit? That would suck dick, and not in a good way. So please, for the love of God, don't be that person. If you have this resistance, if you're struggling with this situation, if you're wanting to work with me or anybody else for that matter, if you want to like ask those questions, ask me those questions. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about that, because they're like, you know, I would give anything to be able to go back to myself, you know, 3 to 5 years ago and say, you're gonna be okay. Like, find somebody that knows what you've been through. There are people that have been where you're at. There are people who've paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to get out of this shit. And you can get out of this shit. I know you feel like there's nobody else in the world who understands your pain. I know you feel like there's nobody else in the world who can help you. I know you feel like you're a helpless fucking victim who can't ever be helped. I know you feel like the universe just doesn't respond to you because you're such a pathetic piece of shit. I know what it fucking feels like to feel that fucked up and to hate yourself that much and to feel that shitty about yourself. I know what it's like to pull myself out of that bullshit. I know what that feels like. So I want to encourage you, like from the bottom of my fucking heart, from my fucking loins, please stop staying in that bullshit. If you like really want to get out of it, you can. You can. And start saying that to yourself. Like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this kind of work. And you're not going to get this kind of work with me one-on-one or group level too much longer, because I got other shit I got to do. I don't know if it's going to be a year left or it's no more than 2 more years of this stuff. That I can promise you. And hell, I might stop this within the next 6 months and just tend to my mastermind girls. And this is not a threat. It's basically like saying, hey, if you want somebody who understands this kind of bullshit that you're in, if you want somebody who can help you, no one is too fucked up to get better. Yes, thank you. And I mean, like, I remember my darkest hour, was when I was, it was Christmas. I was 27 years old. I had just turned 27. And I had gotten kicked out of my apartment in LA. I was an actress. I am an actress, but I was an actress, and I had gotten several different
roles and parts within 6 weeks. I was killing it. And I was living with my best friend on Hollywood Boulevard. And she was selling drugs, and I had finally met this dude who was really hot, and we were having sex on the fucking floor. And she walked in, and 2 days later, she like gave me 48 hours notice to get my shit out, and I couldn't find a place to live because I didn't have enough money to go find a place to live. And I didn't want to ask him if I could live with him because it was like, you know, we're fucking. And I literally got thrown out on the streets, and I was sleeping in my car in Hollywood, and it was 10 days before my 27th birthday, and I came home. I drove back to Houston, and my mom was in a state of, I don't know if I was thinking that I was provoking her, and this was just like 5 years ago. I was thinking that I was provoking her. And when you're in a tight space with your mother where you've had abusive history, I was probably, because I went through this sexual, traumatizing thing in LA. It wasn't rape, but it was a fucked up thing that happened while I was becoming homeless on top of everything else. And I just was walking around on eggshells because I just didn't want anybody to I didn't want to hurt anybody. I didn't want to deal with any more pain. And literally had to ride in a car with someone for 8 hours, and they were screaming at me, telling me how fucked up I was. And I was saying that I felt like I was in a suicidal state and I wanted to die. And they were screaming at me, telling me that I was, faking it and stupid and fucked up, and nobody should ever want to be with me or trust me or any of those things. And I found an apartment in Austin, Texas, crawled myself to this shitty apartment and just stayed there and cried my ass off for 1,000 days, and just healed and did so much work on myself and so much healing, and I still was having trouble getting results. And it was terrible. Oh my God, it was terrible. And the only thing that kept me going was knowing that I was somehow going to pull myself out of it, and knowing that I was going to turn that story around, knowing that I was going to help other women come out of those same fucked up situations, knowing that I was going to totally change my life, knowing that I was going to be able to talk about this in front of women, knowing that I was going to one day feel proud of myself, knowing that I was one day going to feel like I had overcome those things, knowing that I had felt so incapable of change and transformation that one day that I was going to change. One day I was going to pull my ass out of that bullshit. And then guys, and I was doing all this healing work, and things would start to feel a little bit better. And I got a phone call. I was working, and I was working in a movie theater, and Batman was being shown, and I was literally putting trash in, and I came from this wealthy family. My bills were paid for, and here I was literally just so ashamed of myself that I was literally working in a goddamn movie theater. And I remember putting trash away, and I picked my cell phone out of my back pocket, and I had 10 missed calls from my best friend. And I knew I needed to call her, and I walked outside, and I called her, and she said, she was crying, and she said, "Are you sitting down?" And I said, "Is it my mom?" And she said, "No." And I sat down on the ground, literally just plopped down on the concrete, and she said, "Brian Dobbins passed away today." Brian Dobbins was my first and only boyfriend who died of an overdose. And so I kept healing. So if you guys think that this mindset work, I want you to know, if you're worried about fucking getting results, I was working my fucking ass off for 3 fucking years to be met with my ex-boyfriend, my only fucking boyfriend, the only man who had ever told me that he loved me, died of a fucking overdose. And a week before that, he had called me and told me that he got out of rehab, and told me that he was still in love with me. And then he died. And so I went and buried his fucking ass, and I went back home and I started fucking healing more. And I cried my fucking ass off, and I cried my fucking ass off, and I cried my fucking ass off. And I would have given anything to have had someone like me say, hey, I have been where you're at. I know your pain. I know your fucking pain, and I know your fucking pain. And I've been through it, ups and downs. And not only that, I just was in the fucking hospital and pulled my head out of my ass. And I'm doing better than I've done in a long fucking time, even after I've pulled in $50,000 to $60,000 months within the last 15 fucking months and helped people make millions of fucking dollars. You want that on your fucking team? Get in my goddamn virtual boot camp. It's $24.97. And you don't have that much more time to get to work with me on this level. And trust me, if you've been through a shitload of pain, if you want to make shit happen, and you think it's a long fucking journey in a big fucking mountain, baby, I know how to climb fucking mountains. I'm a master at it. I've got so much fucking confidence, it is insane. And I know for a fucking fact that although it's easy for me to do this because I know how to do this, I'm not going to be doing it that much longer. So I'm saying to you, Molly, who's been Molly 4 years ago, you know who you are. I'm speaking to you. You deserve to pull yourself out of this bullshit. You deserve to know that you can succeed. You deserve to have the moments where I did, where I was crying my fucking ass off, wondering if I was ever going to change anything, why the world seemed to be so against me, and feel that deep sensation in the pit of my fucking vagina, hey Ellen, and my stomach, and think to myself, what if I can actually do this? And not just like, what if I can actually do this? No, what if I can truly, animalistically, from the tips of my toes to the top of my head, really fucking change everything? And guess what happened? I pulled my fucking head out of my ass and I got a fucking mentor and everything fucking changed. So, I know fucking pain. I know fucking blocks. And the only thing that was stopping me was getting somebody to show me shit that I wasn't listening, or that I wasn't seeing in myself. And the reason that I needed somebody to show me was because we are wired. We are psychologically wired to not be able to see this shit. You need somebody to help you. And mean this with love. But are you going to find somebody who's been through the kind of shit that I have, that charges the kind of rates that I have, or that I'm charging right now, to get you to work on this kind of level? My virtual boot camp is basically like customized one-on-one coaching on a group fucking level, or even if you want to work with me one-on-one. PM my fucking ass. Get the fuck over yourself and let go of this shit. And I also want to empower you to do this. Molly from 5 fucking years ago. Are you not jumping off the goddamn cliff to work with me because there's a part of you that wants to stay in your drama more than you want to shift? Because what could be going on is you are not jumping because you know that you know that you know on some fucking deep fucking level that I can help you change for real. I know it beyond a shadow of a fucking doubt. Anybody. Why? Because I didn't think that I could change, but I did, and I am, and I will continue to do so. So, you want in on my fucking virtual boot camp? Get in. Pin post, it's in the link. My membership site will be down January 23rd. If you want that information, go to mollysap.com. Oh, and by the way, this is another thing that I want to address. If you bought my membership site and you're like, why am I not changing? Why am I not shifting? Why am I not shifting? It's because you need more fucking support because you've been so fucking blocked. I bought a lot of that small shit too. I thought that's all I needed to. Part of you changing is admitting that you need help. Part of you changing is admitting that you need to receive somebody telling you, hey, I know what you're going through. I know what your pain you're in. I know because I've been through it. Don't be so fucking like arrogant and in your own shit that you want to do it all yourself. You want to run a successful business? Good fucking luck running a successful business without asking for help or receiving help. Seriously. If you want in on my virtual boot camp, go to the pin post or PM me for any questions you have. If you have any fucking questions, this is like this is the last bit of time that I'm going to be doing this. And also for you mindset coaches, or even if you've been watching this stuff and you don't want to coach, but you want to have some sort of way of making money online. Hello? I was waiting fucking tables less than 15 fucking months ago. And I'm making $500,000 a year now. And I'm sitting on a goddamn patio about to go have hot sex in fishnet stockings. Can you see the fucking fishnet stockings? Fishnet stockings. And I'm going to go to the spa and drop about $3,000. So, if you want into my goddamn virtual boot camp, join my fucking ass. And I want to explain how it rolls just for people who are like, you know, who are curious. The way that it works, and this is actually getting more advanced, I raised the price because there's a lot more material. You have like lessons, and they can be anywhere from like 5 minutes to an hour and a half of how to manifest and what you need to do. And then you have exercises in the Facebook group, and you tag me and I give you deeper exercises to go through from those exercises. Okay. So you have deeper exercises. Yeah. Rich was like, that's really hot, but can you change your shoes? And I was like, motherfucker, I told you to change your goddamn jacket this morning. So I went to the chiropractor and I got like everything cracked. It was awesome. But anyways, so the virtual boot camp, anyways, back to what I was saying, virtual boot camp. So you get these lessons, right? And then you like post your questions in the group and you tag me and I say, okay, do this and this and this. And then you have moments where you get stuck and you have moments of like, what the fuck do I do? And I tell you what you need to do and why you're not shifting or why you're shifting and what you need to do after you've shifted. And then when we have the group calls, you have 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening, depending on what time zone you're in. You can get on both calls. There's women in my current virtual boot camp who literally get on 2 different calls and literally can sit and have like one-on-one coaching with me for fucking like one chick last week, because not everybody was on the call, had 40 minutes of one-on-one coaching with me for the price of $2,000. So you get on the phone, like if you're on the group call, you get at least 10 minutes of laser one-on-one coaching from me. It's pure one-on-one coaching for $24.97. You know that well, I don't know if you know this, but I've helped people make millions of dollars in less than 10 months. Seriously, put that in their bottom lines. In my first 15 months of coaching, like, process this. It's a hell of an opportunity. It's a hell of an opportunity. I've helped people change their marriages, get their sex lives healed, like endless amounts of shit. All you want to see all the testimonials, go to the pin post and look at them. If you have any questions, let me fucking know. I genuinely want to fucking help you. Like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this. Like, it became wildly clear to me. I had another one of those, like, you know, horrible moments. November 23rd, I was in the fucking hospital from a goddamn seizure and had, you know, the rug pulled out from under me, and I still fucking like came out on top. I'm getting better at it, and you will too. And the first thing that happened when I opened my eyes in the hospital was, I gotta fucking move into entertainment. I gotta change my fucking business. So I'm literally in the process of changing my business. So I believe that I had that seizure to like kick my fucking ass to get out of this business and to go do what I really want to do. So this won't be going on for too much longer. Get in while you fucking can. Lots of love. If you have any fucking questions, PM me or post it in the thing, or the link is in the pin post. Just fucking leap. I'm gonna go enjoy San Antonio. You want to see the little thing? Look at well, can you see the river walk? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? It's gorgeous. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.